Paul's out scouting, he can do so as well, or assist you.
Which way did Fiza sail?
She sailed northeast.
Okay.
Towards Smuggler's Cove. Or 5. I got a 5.
A 5. All right. So as darkness settles, and night comes, there is fog, not super dense, but fairly moderate fog that rolls in.
Nice.
As you get to sort of like the mouth of the channel, pretty close to where you think the fleet is. You're within, like 10 miles of Dakhan. The relatively silent night is here, like as a rain begins gently at first. Tara, you can take a breath, and you can
In my bones.
you can feel it in your bones. There's a storm coming.
I step up, I sniff the air. In the deep fog, you hear like somehow there are drums in the background, and I say, "There's a storm a brewing."
Yep.
Oh, there's a storm a brewing. Excuse me.
You're right there, Captain.
Fog in my throat.
All they know is that there's a storm, and then after the storm, there's no more flotilla.
That's the perfect thing for just a fucking sea monster to come out of.
Yeah.
Tried one of those blue bubbler things. Those
The downside of the weather is that you're not exactly sure where the fleet is right now.
Well, I was gonna have.
It's around.
I was gonna have Paul do some scouting
Okay, so you're gonna send him out on a sweep.
until he finds some lights, and then.
We also have the compass.
Oh, you do.
Oh
Yeah.
Good.
The needle.
So I lied.
We're super prepped.
Well,
for-
I say Paul fly in this direction, and count as you fly. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So you do have a direction for the fleet. You do not have a distance, and also you can't really use the Ponder's
like-
Needle if you leave the ship, because then it'll just point back to your ship.
Right. So I'm just gonna have Paul fly in the direction of the Ponder's Needle, and I'm gonna
Okay.
board as long as I can.
Count 1 Federation, 2 Federation, 3 Federation.
What's the distance of your warging?
That will depend on whether or not I can successfully boost my smarts. Yeah, I'll keep trying. God damn it. There it is. Okay, so 1,200 feet, or 1,200 yards.
Okay.
So, like, 0.7 miles?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Wait, 1,200 yard. Oh, 1,200, not 12,000. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, wait.
And,
No, yeah. Anyway.
and what was Paul's notice roll? Did you roll that for?
I'll penny that.
Seeing as it's like a foggy night, I'll ask Mr. Dibbs to play a quiet, sort of expectant music.
I don't want to. Yeah, it's important that he sees this. I don't need pennies. 12.
12.
Okay, that's gonna be a short session, right?
Oh,
Use
yeah.
those bennies.
Okay, so Paul flies out. He doesn't see anything while you're still working into him. after a couple more minutes, he comes back within your range. As he returns and flutters up to the crow's nest, the rain has gotten a little bit harder, and you can see through the clouds in the north there is the distant sort of flicker of lightning through them. And Paul kind of lands up and goes, "Ah, ships! Ship me timbers!"
Okay. And how long did it take him to get up to the point where I lost range? Can I make a smart roll to estimate?
Yeah, you can give me a smarts roll. Oh no, actually, give me a survival roll.
But my smarts is so high
I
right
know.
now. And my survival is not.
At least you have it.
At least I have it.
Can I try to guesstimate how long this storm is going to be around?
Yeah, give me a survival roll with your +2 storm.
That's
vibes.
why I'm checking. It's like, how can I use this? I just want to use it. Oh yeah, I fucking know everything. Yeah. Fuck, are you kidding me? 25.
Okay. 3? Alright. It's at least a mile away, and probably less than 3 miles from your guesstimation.
Jesus, that's pretty close, actually. That's really fucking close.
Well, if there's going to be a storm, we should probably, after we disembark, have the crew go to like a bay, right?
What's that?
Probably. Should. I got a 25 to estimate how
Yeah,
long
Get to
the
that
storm
in a
is going to
second.
be around.
But,
Oh, okay.
you know, should be noted. Yeah, you can't see any lights from ships. So it's probably. I mean, the fog is probably concealing them from you, and vice versa at the moment. But yeah, that's your estimate.
You mean we don't have fog vision or fog lights?
You don't have fog lights now. So Tara, you kind of looking. The storm is approaching from the north, from behind you. And as you kind of like step out and study the clouds and soak in the winds and the rain,
In the rain.
the storm. You're guessing that it will be moderate storm weather until morning.
Okay.
This is not the kind of storm that will sink ships generally.
But
Now, if you
Only
douse
small
canvas
ships. Yeah, but
It
it's
sinks
not
ships
it's
deliberately.
not a little ring. It is a storm.
Specifically.
Okay.
Also, as you kind of gaze out across the water, at the distant flashing of lightning approaching closer, slowly but surely, you get this feeling like you don't have any like visual or auditory any real evidence to go by. You just have a feeling that something is looking back at you through those clouds.
Are you talking to us as a group or specifically to Tara?
Just Tara.
Okay.
Is it a familiar look?
It feels like you've felt it before, even if you never really recognized it before. Maybe you're just the preconceptions that your mind put in place have been stripped away, Because you have 0, Sam.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The thing is, you've been intimately familiar with so many storms.
There's only 2 that I think I would feel this familiar with. I don't know which one it is, but I hope it's the first one.
You don't want to call it by the wrong name?
Although that storm is fucking nuts.
Yeah, the last
Are you referring to your origin storm?
Yeah, because well, it was what, the Indomitable.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Man of War, right? And it got fucking ripped apart. Hopefully, this isn't the same one,
Yeah.
but it's smaller than that. But who knows?
No, that
It
was
could also
like
just be
one
some
of,
fucking weird ass thing where it's just like
that
any
was like
storm is.
one of those freak storms that just like are sometimes they occur in the Cursed Sea where they're just like world ending. Yeah, but you just get that feeling and probably spend a good amount of time staring out into the clouds
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
until one of your crew members kind of touches your shoulder and says, "Captain,
He's
um,
doing okay.
Robin says that the ships are
This on July 2nd.
1 to 3 miles away
They're all booked up.
to the south."
It's booked up till-
Oh, that's fucking close.
I don't know of any other vets in the area.
Okay. I'll direct us to take us nearer to shore to try to find a place to batten the hatches and douse the canvas.
All right, give me a navigation roll.
and probably the lanterns.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeding him same food that he was eating there.
I don't think anybody's gonna be able to see anything though, but where the fuck is? There's my boating. Okay. And now I've lost all my d10s. Haha.
Put different stuff in it. It's just not.
Hey, 13.
certain things.
13. All right. Yeah. So with the help of the celestial sigil, you have no problem keeping your orientation, and you just kind of slowly move to shore, which is not too far away. It takes another hour. At this point, the storm is growing in strength. The winds are getting louder, and the rain and thunder
Maybe I'll call him
now
over
echo around you.
sooner rather than later. I can afford it.
And you find a reasonably secure place where the Forget-Me-Not can weigh anchor.
I just know this vet appointment's gonna be expensive, so that's why I'm saving money.
All right. So, do we want to cast any rituals before going? Because if the ships are that close, I think we're closer than I would have liked. But
Currently, it's like probably about midnight.
we're gonna have to.
So you have a couple of hours before this storm subsides, and
So we don't actually have that long if we want to hit during the storm.
yeah,
Okay. Because the ritual takes an hour minimum, right?
yep. So maybe you could probably get at least like one if you wanted to wait a little bit longer.
Well, what ritual do we want?
Are we talking about for us or for the ship?
For us, the ship is just gonna be sitting here.
I mean, having unwavering water protection would be really nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it would be.
You know, like Tara
Um,
or something.
But I'm also wondering if I could do elemental manipulation on us to help us move and swim underwater more quickly.
Take quite a while to get there.
We're gonna need to fly, otherwise, because it's a couple miles.
Is it possible to do 2 rituals in parallel where the ritual caster of the other ritual is also a target for the other ritual? Because I can ritual cast now, so I can't.
Cross.
Right.
So just do 2 rituals and target. Do 2
Right.
rituals at once, and you both are subjects of each other's rituals,
Right.
basically. Yeah, I guess normally the participants have to be like the ones who are having it cast on have to be like in the ritual. I would
Right.
say you could you would have a penalty, either a -1 or a -2, depending
can
on
we-
how dissimilar the spells are. Because like you're doing the same thing in like the same space, so like you could get in your way, each other's way.
The other thing that might be nice to have up would be arcane protection, because there's gonna be lots of mages.
Yep.
Well, I think. Okay, no, it only affects hostile powers,
Yes.
so that'd be fine. So I would say it's either water, elemental manipulation, water to swim underwater faster, or probably
Well, we
that.
can, we can cast that as like a spell.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Like that one's not life critical. If you go unconscious, it's not like we're gonna die if we can't swim fast.
Probably true.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe you'll need to swim fast.
Either way, I don't think protection from water is gonna make the cut. I think I'd rather do elemental manipulation so that we can approach from underwater. Although fucking Keto could bring us probably.
Can we?
I mean, if you can cast fly and swim underwater at the fly pace, it's just your pace is still half. Just like
Right.
yeah,
Can we?
got air jets.
Can you cast 2 spells in 1 ritual? If they're
I've
similar?
done it before, but it was real sketchy.
Yeah.
And it was they were both kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, the only way that you could do that would be with that sort of thing where you're trying to get like a sort of
Well, with the
working towards the same purpose. I will say,
regulation, environmental protection. We're just trying to be
Since-
really good swimmers.
since you do know how this works, because Tara did it, basically casting that the way you did meant that you're guaranteed a ritual casting backlash effect. Success or failure still happens.
What happened when I did it?
Just damage to you, I think,
Okay.
or something. And also, there's the one of the spells, like you did a dispel magic, and it like briefly just like dispelled all the magic on the ship, in addition to the ordinary effect. So it's more unpredictable.
Okay, so
But one thing you do know is there's always going to be backlash.
probably not that critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other one I would think that'd be nice not to have to worry about would just be deflection. Just put that on all 3 of us, and it's up there. If I go down, it'll still be up. They'd have to like dispel it.
How many hours do we have before the storm?
Until morning thereabouts. So probably like counting travel time, probably you probably have like 4 hours. Safe side.
We can take 2 hours to each do a ritual in parallel, cover all 4 spells,
Damn.
have them up for 12 hours or whatever it is.
I don't know. I want a few hours leeway. I'd like to hit in the middle of the storm. In case of something going wrong.
What? Nothing ever goes wrong.
Said no.
I feel like...
To increase the duration of the spell, we have to actually like increase the duration of the. Oh no, that just increases the number of power points.
Yeah. The only one that increases the duration after, assuming you're not doing any alterations, is the maximum one that turns it up to a week.
Okay. I don't know. There's gonna be a sea monster and a storm and a ship that we're not, and a bunch of ships, none of which we're welcome on. I really think having like just unwavering, not our ability to not drown. is important.
Well, we're also attacking a ship full of mages. I feel like arcane protection, unwavering.
Those are the two that I think would be most important.
So why don't you throw up water manipulation and I'll do arcane protection?
I can't do arcane protection, so yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing protection for water protection.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a ritual for arcane protection.
All right.
Gato, get up here. I want to cast a spell on you.
So they are both protection. So I will give you guys a -1 instead of a -2.
Alright, how does
Yes.
ritual casting work? I've never done this. I've seen her
Oh,
do it.
it's fun. You take all the power points with the times whatever modifier from whatever it is you're doing. Which we're not doing anything special with it. Or no, we're doing extended duration.
We're doing extended duration.
Does it say how many more power points that is?
It's ×3 for a day,
Yep.
or ×2 for 3 hours.
And if you're doing environmental protection on 3 targets, that's going to be 4 power points, so 8 or 12. So it's a -4 or a -6.
Let me see what arcane protection is 1, 2, 3, and then it's ×2 or ×3. So it's -3 or minus fucking math.
Minus fucking
Nah.
that.
Minus fucking math. 1, 2, 3 ×0 ×3 9 -5. With the hurry modifier, obviously.
Right.
Oh no, that would push it to 11. Never mind. Take it back.
Multiples.
Are you allowed to do ritual if you have another spell up?
Mine's actually.
No, you can't. You can't do a ritual and concentrate on other spell.
Okay.
So mine's actually easier. We could take 2 hours to assist each other to cast them instead. But you can't do a ritual when you have a spell up.
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
That is 2 hours.
Do you need any fatigue relief when you're doing this?
Maybe
my
after,
backlash.
depending on how things go. Yeah.
Yeah, have Luca ready. I got. I mean, I got Benny's.
Well, I'll start mine then.
So are you doing longer or a day or 3 hours, Rabbit? And Tara, I guess. I assume Tara you're doing a day, I guess.
I'll do a day, sure. Watch, it's gonna sink me.
I'm gonna do a day as well.
All right. So then
Minus
the additional -1 in it and the other penalty.
So mine is -6
Mine's
total.
-7 total. Alright, yeah, I'm going to blood cast 2 levels, one of them with a Benny,
All right.
for a net +1.
Net +1.
I will do just one.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at a net -1, I think. Yep.
Yeah. Because you have a +1 to your casting die.
No. I have a +2 now.
Oh.
So I'm a flat roll.
Yeah, fire roll.
So, ritual
Nice.
failure, is that any
Sixteen.
failure, or is that still if you roll a 1 on the trait die?
If you fail, you roll backlash.
But not if you succeed with a 1 on the trait die?
That is still backlash too. Yes.
Damn.
All right. I got an 11.
I got 6.
Okay. So arcane protection with a raise.
Yep.
Water protection without a raise. So, as you prepare on the deck of your ship, Mr. Dibbs sits in like the middle of the circle, just sort of playing his lute, and Robin and Tara kind of like circle around him, channeling magic. As you continue with the ritual, the water on the deck begins to kind of like pool into like a circle around you and kind of like trickle up, like drip up slightly into the air, and cross over onto the sort of invisible runes of warding that Tara is inscribing onto reality. And as the ritual finishes, the water splashes away from you, and these spells are in effect until the
Wait.
next day.
So,
Yes.
what do I need to write down?
I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. You guys have a +4 to resist and a +4 armor against magical effects, which will be very useful, I'm sure. And then you can breathe water for the next 4 days. Additionally, that does give you +4 armor against water-based damage, so like ice and stuff, which doesn't stack with the arcane protection. So, yeah, but
Oh well.
yeah.
I mean,
it's like
we're
one
going
fire
into an
hose at you.
actual storm. It might
What?
still
Yeah.
come in handy.
Not magic based.
It does like keep the rain out of your eyes and stuff. So
Like, if I were to fall 100 feet onto water, that's not magic based water damage.
yeah, that's true. I'd give you the armor for that. Yeah.
Alright.
Nice. I mean, like, if, say, a giant wave in the middle of a storm hits you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who knows?
True.
Are,
Well, that
are barnacles on the bottom of a ship covered under environmental?
no, those are barnacles.
So if we get keel hauled or something because we get caught, then that's still gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah, that's probably gonna suck.
If we're at that point, I'm just gonna. Well. I don't think you can stop a bloodcaster from just suiciding.
Pretty hard.
Sorry, Mr. Dibbs, you're on this on your own.
Damn.
Then Tara
it, we're done.
explodes in lightning.
We're out.
Alright. Now I'm gonna cast some regular spells.
Alright. Knuckle crack.
Starting with
Alright,
fly.
We
on
should,
the
we should
trio.
coordinate.
Like colors?
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Mhm.
Right, we need to
We
Yeah.
need matching outfits for this.
Yeah, you all look like ruffians.
do we want invisibility before we get under the ships? I don't they're probably not watching the water, but I don't know, maybe they're that paranoid.
Nah, I don't know.
Also, something I thought about last time. Can I have the selection modifier invisibility? We can see each other.
Selective invisibility where sure. That's cool.
That's pretty
People
cool.
in the same spell effect can see each other. I would say you
Well,
appear
it would
as
be-
sort of
It would be making it so that
like
they're not affected
transparent
by
silhouettes.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see like the ghost image of them. Yeah, no, I
The
like that.
normal way around that is to do the
Dark
whole.
magic.
You're right, but then we're also going to be hiding magic. Push.
Right.
All right, so we need dark sight for sure.
Alright, well, we need fly to get there, so I'm gonna start with that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the hurry modifier. 8 minus 4. Channel, and then plus 2 is flat roll. Ah, look at me go. And 11. We're super fast.
Nice.
We're gonna outswim Keto. Probably not.
Half speed in water, so
Then I'll put deflection on us just in case, probably. Or do we want Detect Arcana? I kind of want to do one or the other. We better do deflection.
Yeah, we're probably not at.
And that's probably 2 per person. It's only 1 per person. Okay. 4 minus 2 minus 3 channels, so 1. With a raise.
Oh fuck. Hey, when do I need to actually cut myself in that ritual? At the end or at the beginning?
what do you mean? Why is that?
Well, because I used 2 levels of empowerment. One of them
Yeah.
was Benny. But there's
Oh,
only an hour
like-
that you can get healed.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question.
I didn't think about that until I went into it.
Gotta be one at the beginning, one at the end, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like it's drawn from you through the course of the ritual. So, I would say that the golden hour applies to the end. Yeah.
Applies to.
So, like, you have an hour after the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, super metal thought. You said it as it goes through the hour. You guys remember? I don't know if you guys watch Vikings.
I only saw the first season.
Yeah.
Okay, you only needed the first season, I think.
Yep.
The Blood Eagle.
Yep.
I totally just imagined that as a ritual spell casting. I was like, that character's fucking crazy cool. Scary as fuck.
Yeah.
That's a blood sacrifice ritual, right? He just forgot to cast the spell at the end.
Right. Indeed. And then just
Dang.
died.
Knew I was missing something.
Pot up.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna do it again. Because invisibility is fucking hard to cast.
Pretty good.
Oh, I didn't even need it. Fuck. Alright,
Also,
we got invisibility.
remember we have aspects for later.
So I'm gonna go see the doc.
Okay. Dr. Finch says, just the usual self-harm. Thing to see here.
Just a teeny.
Ah, yes, no problem. You're healed. I'm amazing.
Yeah, kinda.
Well,
All right, we ready?
Red clothes.
how hard is it to heal wounds on someone you can't see?
All right. Yep. Perfectly ready. My mom's
pretty
here,
hard.
so that'll do
Pretty
it for
hard.
me.
All right.
Yep. But yeah.
Good.
Now at least I know the game plan and we're ready to go.
Yep.
I think we were just about to dive in the drink.
Yep.
Good.
All right. Well, cool. Good setup for next time.
Oh,
Yep.
So yeah,
Um,
talk to you later.
yep. See you guys later. Sorry to
Bye.
keep postponing this another week.
It's okay.
Life happens.
Yep.
It's the universe that I blame.
Yeah. Yep.
Ben, around these parts, you're the universe.
The
So
other
watch it.
universe. The rival universe known as real life.